Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. B&B spoilers. Ridge rages at Hope, Brooke appalled. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for this week say Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, will have a heated debate. Brooke is appalled by the way he's treating her daughter Hope Logan, Annika Noel. It looks like there's trouble in paradise. Will Ridge be the next relationship to crumble on Bold and Beautiful? Keep reading to find out what's coming up next on the CBS soap. Ridge Forrester has always had a complicated relationship with his son Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, but he saw positive changes recently and their relationship was beginning to improve on Bold and the Beautiful. However, Ridge fears the worst when he learns Hope Logan broke his son's heart. Is there another mannequin meltdown coming? The Forresters warned Hope Logan multiple times to stop playing games with Thomas and toying with his heart. So when Ridge learns that Hope has broken Thomas' heart again, he can't bite his tongue. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say before this week is up, Ridge Forrester and Hope Logan will have a heated war of words over Thomas. Hope still doesn't see what everyone is so upset about and thinks she has done nothing wrong. Hope's mom Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, will come to her defense and chooses her daughter's side over Ridge. Brooke isn't upset by any means that Hope doesn't want to rush to the altar with Thomas, but she's not about to stand by and let Ridge roast her daughter for her decision. Brooke and Ridge's relationship has been on the rocks multiple times because of their kids' love lives and their daughters' rivalries. This time could be a little different though. Is Ridge in serious trouble? Is it time for another Brooke and Ridge breakup? Let us know what you think in the comments below and keep checking back here for new B&B spoilers and updates. In the picturesque town of Los Angeles, where dreams danced on the golden shores and whispers of scandal lingered in every corner, the Forrester family mansion stood as a beacon of glamour and ambition. Within its opulent walls, love and betrayal wove a tapestry as intricate as the finest silk, and on this particular day emotions simmered, threatening to boil over like a tempest on the horizon. The morning sun bathed the grand estate in a soft, ethereal glow, casting shadows that danced along the corridors like ghosts of the past. Inside, the air crackled with tension, a palpable energy that seemed to seep into every nook and cranny. Ridge Forrester, the patriarch of the family and a man whose passion matched the intensity of the blazing California sun, strode through the halls with purpose. His jaw was set in a firm line, his eyes ablaze with a fire that could rival the fiercest inferno. Today he was a man on a mission, and nothing would stand in his way. Meanwhile, Hope Logan, the epitome of grace and innocence, found herself caught in the eye of the storm. As she went about her day, her mind buzzed with thoughts of love and loyalty, unaware of the impending confrontation that loomed on the horizon. In another part of the mansion, Brooke Logan, Hope's mother and Ridge's eternal love, lingered in the garden, her fingers tracing the delicate petals of a rose in full bloom. Her heart swelled with pride at the sight of her daughter, yet beneath the surface, a sense of unease gnawed at her insides. As the morning wore on, fate began to weave its tangled web, drawing Ridge and Hope inexorably closer to the inevitable collision that awaited them. It was a clash of wills, a battle between love and duty, and when the moment finally arrived, it was as if the very heavens held their breath in anticipation. In the grandeur of the Forrester living room, amidst the gleaming marble floors and towering columns, Ridge Forrester confronted Hope Logan with a fury that shook the very foundations of their world. His voice thundered like a clap of thunder, echoing off the walls with a force that left no room for doubt. "You dare to defy me?" Ridge's words cut through the air like a sharpened blade, his eyes ablaze with a righteous anger that burned hotter than the sun. "After everything I've done for you, after all the sacrifices I've made, you would betray me like this?" Hope stood her ground, her chin held high despite the storm raging around her. "I'm not betraying anyone, Ridge," she declared, her voice steady despite the tremor in her heart. "I'm following my heart, just like you taught me to." But Ridge would hear none of it. In his eyes there was only black and white, right and wrong, and Hope's defiance was a slap in the face of everything he held dear. With each word that passed between them, the chasm widened, until it seemed as if there could be no bridge vast enough to span the divide. Meanwhile, Brooke watched in horror from the sidelines, her heart torn between the two people she loved most in the world. She longed to intervene, to soothe the wounds that festered beneath the surface, but she knew that this was a battle they must fight on their own. As the argument raged on, tempers flared and accusations flew like arrows in the heat of battle. Ridge's rage knew no bounds, his words a torrential downpour that threatened to drown all in its path, and yet beneath the anger there lurked a deeper pain, a wound that Hope's actions had reopened with merciless precision. At last, exhausted and defeated, Hope bowed her head in resignation, her spirit broken but her resolve unshaken. "I'm sorry, Ridge," she whispered, her voice barely a breath amidst the chaos, "but I can't change who I am, no matter how much you wish it." For a moment, the room fell silent, the weight of their words hanging heavy in the air like a shroud. And then, with a heavy heart and a soul burdened by regret, Ridge turned on his heel and stormed from the room, leaving Hope and Brooke alone in the wreckage of their shattered dreams. As the dust settled and the echoes of their argument faded into the ether, Hope and Brooke shared a silent embrace, their hearts heavy with sorrow but their spirits unbowed. For though they had weathered the storm, they knew that brighter days lay ahead, waiting to be discovered on the horizon of a new tomorrow. And so, as the sun dipped beneath the horizon and the stars emerged to dance in the velvet sky, the Forrester family mansion stood as a beacon of resilience and hope in the face of adversity. For no matter how fierce the storms may rage, love would always find a way to endure, casting its light upon even the darkest of nights. The Bold and the Beautiful Spoilers, Homeless Miracle, Deacon's Grief Eased by Community Project. The Bold and the Beautiful Spoilers revealed that Clint Howard is coming to the soap to play a homeless man. A lot of fans are speculating that the homeless man might know something about Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown. However, I have a different take. Wouldn't it be groovy if Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, met the homeless man and heard his story? Perhaps Deacon could take his grief for Sheila and use it to help others. B&B spoilers reveal that Deacon knew it was a risk to fall in love with Sheila. In the beginning, Deacon was just trying to help her out. Soon, Deacon realized that Sheila was turning his life into a circus. It was too late by then, though. Deacon was already in love. Sheila already faked her death once, but let Deacon know pretty quickly she was alive. This death is different. Now Sheila might be alive. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that Deacon still believes Sheila is dead and is struggling to move on. Deacon knows that Sheila did a lot of bad things. Deacon also knew the things about Sheila that made him fall in love with her. Other people might never understand it, but they don't have to. This is Deacon's heart, and sometimes the heart just wants what it wants, even if it makes no sense. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Hope Logan, Annika Noel, threatened to cut Deacon off from the family if he continued seeing Sheila. However, after Sheila's death, Hope went to check on Deacon. At the time, Deacon admitted that no one was missing Sheila except for him. Hope showed great compassion and empathy toward her father. Even though Hope didn't like Sheila, she knows that Deacon loved the villain. Hope is sorry that Deacon is in pain. Clint Howard has booked a role on the soap playing a homeless man. What if this homeless man is going through the restaurant dumpster looking for food? What if he sleeps nearby and Deacon confronts him? Deacon is a former felon and has probably fallen on hard financial times himself. Deacon also knows how hard Sheila tried to turn her life around but was never able to quite do it. Maybe after listening to the homeless man's story, Deacon will get an idea. That idea could turn into a community project. Perhaps Deacon's grief will find an outlet, and one that helps others. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with B&B right now. Come back often for the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates.